Fern! I see you! Oh my goodness! I got so excited. I wasn't sure if, whatever. I saw Fern's name, I had to immediately come off my starting to see the screen. Hello Fern, hello Q. Welcome, welcome in. It is Saturday, therefore it is Magma Day. I'm still eating my lunch, so you guys are just gonna have to bear with that because I didn't want to stream too late because there's someone else's stream happening later that I would like to be there for. So today's Magma stream isn't going to be as long as it usually is. It'll just be maybe 2 hours, 3 hours max. And we'll see if we can get a little bit of drawing done. A little bit. Sorry there was no stream yesterday. This is why I don't keep to a rigid schedule anymore and don't like post a stream schedule publicly because everything's a little bit up and down at the moment. I don't want to have to make announcements cancelling streams. Yesterday just wasn't having a good brain day. So, but we're here today, and I know we didn't have a Magma stream last week. Wow, the music got loud. Because I didn't want to stream on April Fools just in case any trolls or anyone, like, even well-meaning people, April Fools is a very triggering day for me, so I didn't want to stream on that day. So, sorry that we missed last week. I did see some of you in Julia's Discord, though, on, what day was it? Wednesday? I'm not sure. She had a little Magma session in her Discord. So, I will not dilly-dally. For those of you who are new, in terms of haven't seen a Magma stream before, don't know what the hell I'm talking about, magma.com is a website where you can load up art canvases. It's completely free, and it allows anyone else who you share the invite code with to also come and draw with you on the same canvas. Cherry! Oh no, please get some sleep. Please get some sleep, oh my goodness. I mean, hi. Thank you for stopping in. Please take care of yourself, though. But yes, those of you who haven't seen Magma before, for how I do the streams, I'll share the invite code in my Discord, and then if anyone else who wants to join in but isn't in my Discord, because my Discord is Patreon exclusive, you just let me know in the Twitch chat. I don't post the link publicly in the Twitch chat because too many things like Magma, Gothic Bone, etc., where there is drawing on screen, can result in bad actors asking for an invite code only to then draw or paste in inappropriate imagery that would, and then report the stream and get the streamer banned. So to avoid that, any of my Discord members are welcome to join, no matter how long they've been in the Discord. As for Twitch people, as long as this isn't your first stream with your first time chatting, then I'll feel comfy enough that I'm like, yeah, cool, you're a real normal person. Not someone who's gonna copy-paste pornography or gore into my canvas, you know? So... only rules is, yeah, don't draw porn or gore. If you want to come in, I don't do themes for my Magma streams like Julia sometimes does, so like, free-for-all, if you guys want to draw fan art, if you want to draw original art, if you want to just do the little flowers. Hello. Oh goodness. Thank you for the first time chat. Is it... oh goodness. Jost? Joseph? Is that how we say it? Hang on, I recognize the face in those emotes. Are those ambers? Are those ambers? Just eyeballing him. Okay, I'm trying. Thank you so much for the first time chat and for the follow. We're getting scarily close to 400. Thank you for the little worm. Which, yeah, I should say, since we're getting close to 400, I will do a, karaoke stream when we get to 400. It's been a long time since I did one of those. I know, don't... no. I don't want to spin the stream. I know I put it in the title. I've never put, like, Road to blank in the title before, so we'll see what happens. I didn't expect to have, like, quite a few followers between this and the last stream, so I was like, oh, that jumped up a bit. Believe me, I've tried it, so I always need to go. I feel like I can't sleep. Oh, Cherry. Well, I'm sorry that insomnia is getting you. It often gets me. I hope eventually you can sleep, even if it's not today. There's no shame in not being able to sleep. What's it about Magma? Yes, so. Draw whatever you want. You're welcome to. Original art, fan art, slash art, doodling little flowers and stuff. You don't need to be an artist or an art student or anything like that in order to want to come in and draw. Simply just don't draw anything pornographic, don't draw any gore. A little bit of blood I'm okay with being on the canvas. Good morning, Julia. And, yeah. I mean, I had to tell people once not to also- don't, like, use the canvas to vent. Event art, fine. Don't make it anything like that could be like too triggering, but like, actually, yeah, probably don't use the canvas to vent art, and don't do what people have done in the past and actually like write vents on the. Don't do that. Just don't. Hello, Fang Titan. Hello, Fowlin. Yeah, Julia. Look who's in here. A little cherry found the way in. Yeah, I don't want to dilly-dally and talk for too long. Because as I say, this is going to be a shorter stream than usual for today because there's something else I want to catch later on in the day. So, but I didn't say, oh my god, Jost, I didn't say when you followed, like, my... I was distracted. My goodness. Thank you for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. I don't think I actually said that when you followed. So, without further ado, let me just hide this while I grab the invite code. And I will paste it in Discord. Anyone who is in Twitch chat right now who would like to come in and draw with me, you are welcome to, unless this is your first stream and you're a first time chatter. It's nothing personal. I and other streamers have just had experiences where people who come in, first time chat, can I join? Then end up putting inappropriate things on the canvas and reporting the streamer and getting them banned from Twitch for either multiple weeks or months before the appeal comes through. So it's just for my own protection, but if you enjoy the vibes here today and you do want to draw with us, you're more than welcome to on the next Magma stream that you catch. I do these every single Saturday. So, let me find the Magma channel in my Discord. Discord's been a little bit slow. But if anyone in the Twitch chat wants to draw and this isn't your first time chatting and I've seen you around before, and you would like the code and you would like to draw, let me know in chat and I will DM you / whisper you the code via Twitch. Oh, Fallon, that's okay. It's very sweet of you to want to stop by and say hi. I hope you and your friend have a fun time playing games. I think Julia might be back off to bed. But I had a lot of fun, even though I missed streaming Magma last week. Julia had a little Magma stream in her Discord on Wednesday, and that was a lot of fun, and I finally got to draw the boy himself. I have a couple brain rots at the moment. If I pull the image up. Never guess what it is, anyone who's seen my Discord profile picture. Yes, Cherry, I'll DM you the code. I saw you sneak in, by the way. Well, I didn't notice you sneak in. I just noticed the little drawing in the corner, and I was like, hang on, when was Cherry here? Me and Ali were like, we completely did not, we felt so bad, we're like, oh, they came in and drew and left. We just saw the little face. But these are, look at my handsome, look at these handsome puppet men. I'm still not over Smile for me, but yeah, this man, this evil. This is my first time drawing him. I'll get better at it. I already think he looks cuter up here with his habit. And then we have some security breach stuff because Julia's got me really back into Sun and Moon, which, speaking of, I don't know if Julia's still listening. If she is, I have something to show her later once I get off stream. The sound effect is a hint. Oh, I'm well deep in Welcome Home. You see, what happened was what the hell is my phone? I'm subscribed to Nightmind on YouTube. And I watched this video like the moment it dropped because I was like, ooh, that art looks cool. And because I'll watch any video that Nightmind makes, are you kidding? And that video of his has really kind of skyrocketed the project, so I will say, since we're talking about Welcome Home, be really patient with the creator. Like, they're just someone drawing their OCs, and it's suddenly got all of this attention, and it is amazing, the effort put into it, and the art, right? Clown, the name of the creator is Clown, they use he, they pronouns. And, like, be respectful, you know. Already some shit has been going down in terms of, like, people, they're not okay with people selling fan art of Welcome Home, selling any kind of stuff of Welcome Home because they themselves aren't selling merch yet, which totally makes sense. Like, yes, I sell fan art of, like, Marvel and stuff, but, like, it's very different when it's an indie creator. Marvel ain't going bankrupt from me selling a couple stickers of Loki, you know? The only indie stuff I sell compliant to their policies. Like Toby Fox for Undertale has his own merchandise policy. Clown has made one. And, yeah, no selling. They said they're okay if people want to commission like a one-off drawing or plushie or something like that. And obviously people are free to make their own stuff or make stuff for their friends and for free. They're totally okay with fan art, with people making Welcome Home OCs, with people shipping their OCs with existing characters, with people shipping existing characters with each other. They've asked that at least no one post publicly any not safe for work content. Which is understandable. They're not saying, like, look, you guys can do what you want in your head, just don't put it on the internet where Clown will be able to see it. Oh my goodness. Christian? I'm gonna butcher the second part of your name. But thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. This is an art stream. I know there's nothing there right now, but there will be. I'm just trying to find Cherry's, Can I spell your name correctly, please? So I can DM you. I'm having to do it from my phone because for some reason it don't. Did I spell your name wrong? Yes. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, for some reason my Twitch won't show it when I... That's true, I could DM you on Discord. I would DM you over Twitch using my PC rather than my phone, but Twitch doesn't let me doing that while I'm streaming. But yeah, you're right, that would be much easier. I'm just gonna do that. Let me find you, it's easier if I just find you through Julia's server member list, I think. Because I know we have DMs, but who knows how long ago they were. There you are. Okay, sent. Now, drawing. And for those of you who just come in, I do have my lunch with me. I might munch a little bit, but I will mute my microphone if that happens. You guys don't need to be hearing that. I don't want you guys hearing mouth sounds. So, my current... What's on my brain of, like, who and what I want to draw is, like, Wally from Welcome Home. Hello, Fowlin. I thought you were playing games. He's sneaking... Oh, sorry, it's Fang Titan who's playing games. I think it's ready to come in. I got my usernames beginning with F confused. It's Wally Dolly from Welcome Home, Sun and Moon from Security Breach. Still the wolf from Puss in Boots. He's still clinging in there. I've been having Graf von Krolok on my brain a lot lately. That's been a big comfort character I've been turning to this last week. As always. Let me make sure... And again, like, for those of you less familiar with Magma, when you join, you'll automatically get your own layer. So don't worry, like, if you accidentally draw on someone else's drawing, you won't have actually drawn on their drawing. You're on your own layer automatically. Just make sure if you join, like, don't draw right next to where someone else is drawing, you know, try and space yourselves out a bit if you, you know, you don't know how big their drawing's gonna be. I normally bagsy, the bottom, left, don't know why. My problem lately has been, like, I have very strong ideas of, like, who I want to draw, but poses are a pain for me. I'm like, cool, I know who I want to draw, but what do I want to draw them doing? Let me get my own stream up on my phone so I can see chat better, because I'll have reference images up in my other monitor. Okay, there we go. Ooh, put my phone there. Hopefully that's a good spot. You know what I might do just to warm up? I really like drawing things in the... what I'm calling my Scrimblow style. Which I used to just use to doodle in, this little bat OC that I had. And now I do it a lot. And I keep thinking maybe I'll make stickers in this style. So you guys know I have my regular, or those of you who do know, I have like chibi stickers that I make and sell on Etsy. That are in, let me find a picture of some. Not that these ones are up yet, but it's like this style, right? But I really do love drawing in this little silly style. It really makes me want to, like, also do stickers in this style. I don't know if people would be interested. I just think it's cute. Obviously, those of you who follow my audios on YouTube, may recognize these little boys. Do I have no idea what drawing is to draw characters drinking coffee or tea? Ooh. I don't think I've ever drawn anyone drinking something before. That's wild. I was just trying to think, I was like, I don't think I've ever drawn a teacup in my life. I think maybe in my brain I'm like, but that means I have to draw hands doing things. But like when I drew Sun and Moon in that style on Wednesday, I think, Julia said like, can you draw me Moon as for like a profile picture? And I was like, sure. So we got little babies. Maybe just as a warm-up until I figure out precisely what I'm doing. At least that's my back. My backup is I'm going to draw Wally like that. But... because I don't really have another idea on the brain. I really did try. I was like, before stream, I'm gonna... unless I just copy a pose from one of the official illustrations, just to like get used to drawing him. Because the first time I drew him, didn't really like how I drew him, and then the second time I did his face I liked it a lot better by doing thicker, essentially lines for his eyelids. So we could just say this is practice. I mean, Magma's not meant to be stressful. It's just meant to be, like, us coming together and doing silly little doodles. And I get way too stressed about it and perfectionistic about it. Which is another thing I guess I should say while we're talking about Welcome Home earlier. Clown's also said, like, has given permission, like, if you see, like, edits on TikTok and stuff of Clown's official illustrations, Clown has given permission for that. They said, like, it's fine for you to take the original illustrations and repost them, in order to, like, do edits with them and stuff. But have also... Honestly, Clown's just, like, every time Clown opens their mouth, I'm just like, I like you more and more. Spoken out against. Some people have not only been, you know, making video edits out of Clown's art, but also out of other people's fan art of Welcome Home, which is not okay. They haven't given their permission, and Clown has spoken about it like, what the fuck, don't do that. I mean, they didn't swear. Like, do not repost other people's fan art of Welcome Home just because Clown's given you permission to post his official art. The other fan artists didn't give permission, and Clown's permission to use their own art does not supersede other artists and their fan art. Don't use other people's fan arts in any edits or any stuff that you're making, you know? And they've also asked that any art of Clown's from before, oh god, is it July 2021? Mid-2021, to not share and to also stop theorizing about and think about whether it's canon, because the characters looked different back then because Clown was still figuring out, like, the concept art for them. Maybe I'll redraw how Wally looks in the footer image from the website, which is what I have as my profile picture on Discord at the moment. Oh, let's just say thank you for the follow for bumping us closer to the first time chat, and bumping us up closer to 400. I'm scared. No, when we reach 400 I'm gonna do a karaoke stream, which I used to do more frequently, but now I haven't done any for about 6 months, because I'm not doing them. I wasn't doing them as frequent because at the time, like, just when I started to begin doing karaoke streams for the first time, I ended up with quite a bit of health problems, and continued to karaoke throughout, and then was like, I need to take a break because this is not helping the health problems. So now when I do karaoke, it's gonna be more, it's not like a once a week standing up and singing, like, even though I'm a lot better than I was physically, it's gonna be more like a reserved for special occasions. So like, celebration streams for hitting certain goals, subathon goals / rewards, like, if it's like a celebration stream, like a birthday or like an anniversary or something, which next month will be both my birthday and my anniversary of being a VTuber, so I figure I'm just gonna kind of do that as like, well, not just being a VTuber, but streaming. I figure I'm just gonna kind of combine those two events into like one kind of celebration stream. Don't know what I'm gonna do for it. I had a couple ideas. I really wanted to do a subathon, but in terms of like goals stuff, I don't know. I just thought, like, the only things I could think of is like, you know what I'd like to do for my birthday? Just like, I found out that Smile For Me has an epilogue. It's just like a little website with like, set 1 year after the game ends, with some like, basically like a chat log, like an email chain that you could just read and click through. And that might be fun to do on stream, because I know people enjoyed watching me play Smile For Me, which made me very happy. And, or probably end. I could try and do the last few Stanley Parable endings that I don't have, which isn't very many. The few that I haven't done have been the ones that I've been too scared to try. So like the cheat code ending, the serious ending, where if you actually have to go into the Twitch menu and try and like activate like cheats, and then when you relaunch the game, you get the serious ending. And the with and without the bucket versions of glitching to the bottom of the mind control facility. I I want to hear that music, and not, I mean, like, I love that music on the soundtrack. I would love to hear that music for reals. I would love to cause that music to happen. But yeah, those have just been the few endings where I'm like, have been nervous to try and obtain them. I never did- the cheat ending is actually an ending from the original 2013 game, and I never did the cheat ending back then either, because I'm too much of a goody two-shoes. And I was like, no, I don't want to cheat! Even though, like, it doesn't allow you to, like, spoilers. If you try and do that, when you relaunch the game, the narrator you'll be in, like, the conference room, but all the doors are locked, and the narrator, like, has a stern talking with you. I guess I might not do him in the corner. Oh, is that me? I do active in streams and Julie's server, but with school and me being skittish and shy, I haven't been able to. Oh, it's totally okay. It's totally okay. Like I'm a really shy person as well, so it's fine. Whenever you feel comfy stopping by. And also, like, you're more than welcome to stop by and just, like, lurk without chatting. But there's a lot that you're stopping by. Oh my goodness, you're skipping school. What a rebel. Where's my brush gone? Okay. I don't know why with Magma, I just love using the pixel art brush. It's just my go-to. I want to draw in Magma more often because of how much I like just for myself because of how much I like the pixel brush. Okay, I'm just gonna try and redraw Wally how he looks in the banner, just as like a warm-up. So I don't have to make up a pose or anything. So I can just get used to drawing him. It's honestly one of the hardest things I found with drawing Wally is giving all the characters only have 3 fingers, and it's not how I draw like cartoons and stuff. I give people regular anatomy in terms of I don't do large heads and I don't do 3 fingers like a lot of cartoons have. But I'm like, I guess I should do 3 fingers for Wally. It's really. Or do you think because I'm drawing him in my style, I'm allowed to give him a pinky finger? Every time I look, I keep thinking, oh fuck, I missed a finger out, and then I have to remember, no I didn't. Also because Wally don't have eyebrows and he don't have a nose either. Poor boy. And he's only 3 feet tall. If I'm drawing him in my style, then I don't know why I drew his head like that. I've made a mistake. I really don't want to redraw the hand though. Good morning, Lucio. Is Fallon drawing a little low bit? Love robots. Yeah, really, I don't know why I drew Wally's head like that. Don't make me have to redraw the hand, brain. Just because you did the head stupid. Like, I just got carried away and was just straight up copying, and then I was like, wait, no, I'm not meant to be copying. I'm drawing him in my own style. What am I doing? Which is not going to be perfectly round head like what he has. I want to try and make his head a little more... Still rounded, but actually like give him like a chin and a little bit of more of a regular shaped head. Oh, it's a little Minecraft OC. Oh, it's cute. think our heads are that big. It's weird to try and figure out how much I'm gonna keep, like, the regular cartoon proportions and how much I'm gonna draw him like a normal person. I really don't want to lose that hand, but I think I'm gonna start from scratch because I'm not happy with what I have done. But yeah, whenever we reach 400, I will do the karaoke. It's the following Friday after we reach 400. And for those of you who haven't been to my karaoke streams before, because I haven't done them very often, what songs I sing, I have a list of songs that I know how to sing and like I'm familiar with and know the lyrics for. Which is there's a list of about 200 songs, but you guys pick and request from that what I sing, so you guys get control over what I sing. We can't just request any songs. You can request a song that I don't know, and then how the hell am I gonna sing it, you know? Yesterday I'm so sad because it's only an hour away, but I can't handle LA traffic. I'm a baby driver. That's braver than me, though. I'm a no driver. I don't drive. I don't know how to drive. But I think, though, to be fair, there's like two things. I think I would be too anxious to. I don't think you guys want me behind a wheel. I think I would be too anxious of a driver. I've never had any interest in it. But I think I would be too anxious behind the wheel, and that's not good. I don't want to put people in danger. Two, I've never had an interest in it, and I know that's like, well, so, but you have to learn to drive. It's not as much of a necessity in the UK. We have constant buses and trains everywhere, on like every street. Unlike the States, which doesn't have like a, you know, a proper train system. So it's not as necessary over here, really, to drive. Whenever I go out, I just always get the train. And then you may say, well, in the long run, isn't that going to cost more money? It's like, yeah, but also in the short run, I can't afford a car or insurance, so... I need a tree during my first driving, like, oh my goodness. I hate driving, but I kind of have to. Yeah, I mean, when I, like, I'm just planning on living places where I don't need to, like... There's nothing about driving or cars that I couldn't give less of a shit. Like, has never been a thing that has interested me in any way. And even if I was, I don't have the money to spend on lessons and then a car and then insurance. Or even to, like, share my parents' car and be put on their insurance. I don't go on buses too often, but I think I'm gonna try. Well, I don't because I hate them. Trains are fine. Buses are fucking stinky and a lot of bus drivers are really fucking rude, at least around here. But, like, if I'm gonna be going to Sheffield quite a bit in a month, normally my dad drives me to the train station because it's not walkable, sadly. It's about like a 50-minute walk. Some of that really drops me off. But if I'm going out like multiple days in a row or multiple days in the same week, which hasn't happened before but might happen, I'd feel bad asking him to do that. So like, I could just get a bus. I could just walk for like 5 minutes and then get a bus to the train station. Which I guess is what I'll do. They're just real stinky. Literally, and also just metaphorically. I don't want to make his limbs too long. He's a little boy. He's just not a little boy, but he's just a little guy. So yeah, I don't know what's the point in like telling you like the moment you need to turn, because I'm like, is it preparing you for things like when will you need to suddenly turn? Like if you're going out, you probably know where you're going, or if it's a sat nav, it will like tell you sooner than the driving instructor was telling you, you know? Like also you'll need to turn in like so many yards or miles or whatever. I'm not sure the angle of this very good. I had a bad art day yesterday. It took me all day to draw one tiny little drawing for fun of me and Julia. All day. I finished it at like 11 PM and I started it. Okay, when I say all day and I say I started it at 1 PM, that's when I got up. Look, I haven't had a good week. I need to start getting up earlier. I don't like how close that is to the neck. I mean, I guess it's fine. It always weirds me out, but I'm like, I know that that's actually okay anatomy-wise. I know in my head, I'm like... I think sometimes I draw shoulders like way wider than they actually need to be because I just get worried about drawing them too tiny. Whereabouts is like the table? I mean, I'm just gonna draw him against... Oh, I can't just draw him against the bottom of the screen. Maybe like here. Buses in the UK can be really nice. Oh yeah, no. It's kind of... It's not buses everywhere in the UK. I mean like buses in my town. A lot of the bus drivers are really rude here. I don't know what it is. It just makes me like never want to go on a bus. And that's not true for every place in the UK. Unless she's trying to get up to the upper level of a Devileka. With an ankle and skirt not fall flat on my face. Oh no. No, double deckers are fine. Not so much in the summer. Don't go to the upper floor if it's the summer unless you have to. It's like being in an oven. Like if it's really hot out, don't. Heat rises and buses don't have any kind of aircon or anything, and you're just in a giant tin thing, you know? I suppose if you're in London, you're on like a fancy tour bus that's got like the open top double decker, then you're probably okay. That might be very refreshing. But yeah, no, not fun. It's a little guy. Yeah, I thought, well, I'll do him at the bottom and then I'll poke him up like that, but now I've wanted to draw the other arm. I mean, I could still poke him up like that. Oh, look at how many friends cherries do. Oh, is that? I see you doodling your mans. What do I do? Do I leave him popping up, or do I kind of... I mean, the idea of drawing the one where he was leaning against the bottom was so that I could actually put him on the bottom of the screen. Like that. So, should I just make him bigger? I don't really draw people's faces and stuff very big. Oh my goodness, Lucio, what you were drawing was so light I didn't notice you were there. I'm so sorry. So faint. Okay. Let me be careful. Sometimes like plants as massive planes with 2 levels of passengers. No, don't apologize, don't apologize. You can take up as much of the canvas as you want. I don't mind. There's not that many people in, and I'm not drawing for very long today. Like, normally I would say, hey guys, if you know, if it's the start of Steam, don't like draw a drawing that's like this big and then leave no room for anyone else, you know? But there's not that many people in today, and I'm not gonna be streaming for as long. How about we doing this size? Which is gonna be weird. I'm not used to drawing like... Normally if I'm doing a big drawing, it's a full body. I'm not used to doing just like faces and stuff at a big size. Especially because of how small the brush I use is. Fern, thank you for the hydrate! Oh, you Fern!
What is the SAG for an answer? What is this?
I'm going to Fern a shout out, I don't care! Hey guys, did you know Fern's come back and is streaming again? I'll cry, I will cry! You should follow Fern. They took a long break, but now they're back.
1,000 stones all on your own, and do I look like a clown to you? I mean, I am a clown, but... you know.
A fun fact, I don't know if it's a fun fact. I've only been on 2 other people's channels before, like as a collab, and that would be Chris and Fern. I'm not sure if Fern's the first one. I can't remember if I popped in on Fern's stream before or after I did Power Wash with Chris, so there's a potential that Fern's stream was the first time I ever was in a collab. And it was very spontaneous. It was just like, do you want to come in and play Gartic Phone with like, it was like you and Joe and Zen. I was like, okay. I was really anxious about it. I think I have resorted in letting him keep his 3 fingers. I mean, I wasn't gonna letting him keep his 3 fingers. I wasn't gonna take any away. This is whether I was gonna add one. Were you able to join? Yeah, I'm glad that I did. Glad that I did. It was very scary for me, but I'm glad that I did. Oh god, that finger's not the same shape as the other fingers. Some wings for practice because I kind of want to attempt drawing a harpy as a new D&D OC. Ooh. I'm having an okay time with these fingers, and I don't know what I've done to them now. I think it's the not having the little finger. I'm like, it looks wrong, but I know it's not. I waited the past couple months for my film, so sick of drawing them. Aww. I hope it's coming along good though. I hope you get to be free from the project soon. Made things look weird. Why does the hand look so weird? It doesn't look weird when Clown drew it. No. Okay, why did it just look strange? I don't know why it looks so strange. Oh, I'm sure you are trying your best, Cherry. Don't. Maybe it's just because there's not a little finger that it looks strange. I don't know. I can't keep redrawing this hand for eternity. Maybe that's how Wally will get me. I should have drawn his. Hang on, I'm gonna draw his hair on the sketch level because I want to make sure I get it the right size. It's very important. So everything's more angular and not rounded off. Yeah. It's just how I draw fingers, so that's probably why it's looking strange. I always go like that. I always kind of make it pointy so you can be like, look, let's give him a little fingernail. Not that he's got fingernails. Do I do his hair big enough? I feel that's going to be a constant question every time I draw this man. I got a bit close. It doesn't look right either. I knew drawing a face this big was gonna bug me. It's not what I normally do. I normally draw them small. Normally like this big. No, I don't sketch this much of the face out. I haven't kept it a big secret who I'm drawing. It was always gonna be obvious. He's like my new Gaster. He's gonna be on every canvas. Shit, that came out kind of square. He's gonna be. I'm gonna be dropping him on every canvas now. I'll give him little cheeks. He's not gonna have like cheekbones, he's gonna have cheeks. He's just a little guy. Literally. For those who don't know the canon heights, I think it's like Poppy, who's the big bird, is 8 feet? I think between 7 and 9 feet. And then like Frank and Eddie are around, I think Barnaby's like 6 to 7 feet, Frank and Eddie are around 5 to 6 feet. Wally's 3 feet tall. Circle on the head and thought it was quiz. Oh, no. Just don't have a circle on the head. Oh, you thought maybe like that was for me to like do the horns. That was a really bad example. Anyway, there's Chris. It was so I could do this. And now I have Chris. Should I do a tiny Chris? I don't know if she wants to be next to Wally. What side does Chris's hair part on? I'm not looking at- I'm not- no, I can't go looking. I should know the answer to that question. Where can I go with this? That's how it goes now. She could have a little grumpy face because I drew her wrong. Or we could have a kitty face. No. No, if I do her little thing, it looks like a tongue if I do that. He's a quiz. Anyway, it's really bad. Just move this somewhere else. Let's just be down there. I'm just gonna get in Lucy's way. Hang on, actually. Let's go a little further away from Molly. Oops, let me to zoom. Sorry if that's loud. I haven't actually properly, and I was like, I'll be eating my lunch while we street. I haven't actually properly eaten it all. It's just kind of sat here drying out. Forget about the neckerchief. Thank you, Cherry. I got really into using the pixel brush in this program. I don't know why. It just makes my brain happy. Hang on. I always like giving a little bit of poof to shoulders as if everyone's wearing shoulder pads when I draw them. That's just the curse of getting drawn by me. You get a shoulder pad. Now, I gotta try and draw this man, but he can't have a nose. He don't get a nose. He don't have one. And the second time I drew him, I actually did his eyelids with the line art, and I liked the look of that a lot better. Or what you mean, because he has like an orange eyelid? But I'm just gonna do it with this. It's hard not giving him eyebrows, but he don't have any, so... And that's his problem, I guess. It'll look more like he's looking up once I actually add the bottom 4 lids in, I hope. And then we got his little cat mouth. Julia said it's like a cat mouth because it goes up in the middle. I can't do properly. I don't like drawing open mouths. I'm not good at them. And I don't know how I would normally draw open mouths, because I don't normally draw them. But obviously with Wally you can always see his little tongue. I guess normally I would do them like this. But Wally's is like this, like his tongue's just there. don't know, drag and drop it in, or am I gonna guess the colours? Oh, okay. I feel like if I just get his skin slightly wrong, it'll look terrible. I'll do it a darker colour than what I need, and then we'll fix it. I did his hair too tall, actually. I don't know if we can... I mean, of course I can change it. Can I be bothered to, though? This line is actually meant to go like all the way down from the top, but oops. Sorry. I said oops like before, like as I clicked, but before the colour even actually landed. Okay, let's try and give the man some eyes. I shouldn't have done that before doing the blush. I meant to do the blush first. I've made an oopsie. I'm gonna layer it. I didn't last time. I just cherried a lot more drawings since I last looked. Cherry just a speedy little artist. I'll zoom out in a sec. I am speed. Oh goodness! Oh, Bun Bun. No, but I'm more than happy. If there is a goal in Magma, it's always like, I like to, you know, I like it if we can try and fill the canvas. Doesn't always happen, and I'm never putting anyone under any pressure to, but when it does happen, I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, it was already done. Should I go over because we're getting hit on all these? Oh. I'll blush the tips of his fingers and the tips of his ears. I'd blush his nose if he had one. But he don't. That looks awful. I only give him a nose. Oh goodness, I have the wrong storm. Well, there is a little lad. What do I do? Honestly, I want to do Wally and Habit together more. I think it would be terrible. Oh, specifically Wally and Puppet Habit. Actual real Boris is too good for Wally. And one of the reasons why the drawing took so long yesterday that I was doing is I just couldn't figure out a pose, and so I went through all my pose references that I have, and I still couldn't pick any that I liked, even though I have hundreds. Which is ridiculous. Right, I'm actually going to take a bite of my tortilla. It's been sat here all this time. I was just muting while I took a bite. I don't want everyone hearing. I've had a cute idea and it's not welcome home related, and I don't care.
I hope you're ready for some more of the real thing there, fan, because I got you some and I won't be taking what is this ag for an answer.
What is this?
Thank you for the hydrate. Ali, hello, welcome in. Happy time zones. I'm just stuffing my face with food at the moment. Okay, tortilla has been consumed. Oh no! Oops. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. It kind of looks cute with the red line art, I'll be honest, but I didn't mean to do that. I clicked on the wrong drag tool. I'm gonna go up here. Normally I don't go up. But those have been a lot more than I thought, or the brush just seemed a bit big all of a sudden. You wanna cry the bean juice and hop into the canvas? I don't know what I'm gonna draw. That's okay, Ellie. Julia! I have something. You'll have to use your ear holes. That's your hint. I got some post this morning. And this is your hint. I will show you after stream. For now, this is all you get. Oh, that wasn't the Oh, it's got messy really quick. Oh, goodness. I hate when it goes through that like that. Yeah, but you needed sleep, Julia. You weren't feeling too good yesterday. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Why does sometimes it do this? What is this? I drew a circle. And didn't do anything different that time. I knocked something over. Yeah, Cherry's kind of having the opposite problem at the moment. Maybe I can scroll. Ooh, let me just zoom in, but okay. I haven't decided which outfit I'm joining in. Got two choices. Ah, no, don't make his ear pointy. It's not pointy. I mean, I guess we don't actually know, but I'm gonna assume it's not. And she looked like a duck now. Drawn a very a crude duck. No, I'm sure it's a wonderful dog. Hang on. Oh, it's a little baby. Kitten, patting their head with my little hand. Please don't take my boyfriend, Jerry. Don't cry. That's kind of a massive flower. maybe I shouldn't make him get that big. Welcome back. Oh, you're eating leftovers, but you don't know what the leftovers are. Oh yeah. Well, it's a surprise. Let's see if I can right. Oh no. Don't want cold potatoes. I think this looks like an ample bouquet. I'm like undercooked. Oh no! But who's it being given to? I mean, I could draw a bunch of faces and then they can each have this little bouquet with the little baby hands. It's you guys' baby hands holding the bouquet. This place is quite long, it hasn't looped around yet. How long is this one? I think 2 hours, I guess. Oh my god, the propane guy is here? Julie, huh? Oh right, yeah. You have a propane house. No, it's okay, Cherry. I didn't make the connection either. Oh no, I hope you have hot water soon. You know what? Let's draw this other outfit because I've never drawn him in this outfit before. Let's mix it up. Frost! Hello! You're here, you made it! How would I make this bit mix? Like if we do the curls like that, it instantly gives away who it is. You made it, so it's all okay. Then you can't see their hair type if I do that. And that's a real shame. His hair tied so high up. I might change that, but oh, oops. No idea how to approach that bit fair. It's just like in front of his ear. But this place has got a nice mix of Deltarune music on it as well as Undertale. We're gonna get ready for the day. Of course, thank you for stopping by! Thank you for all these wonderful little doodles. Bye, Cherry. Totally assume he's going to join me. Our teacher has my sketchbook. Oh no! Why isn't that working? Okay. I'm gonna put the bouquet in a different layer because I want to be able to move it and not worry. Okay. Oh no, you're guinea pigs, Frost! I'm trying to not do my usual thing of making shoulders too wide. The little what? The little hands on my little bouquet. I don't know who it's for yet. This isn't his regular outfit, but it's like his alt outfit. I've never drawn him in this before. don't know if he has in the game, but I'm not good at doing shocked face. I guess it should be more like a proper, like a kind of Okay, a lot less weird probably once he's got pupils. I actually think he's more the type to kind of like look away. Look away. Oh, what's over here? I'm not gonna do an open mouth. It was look weird when I do them. In which case I do like such normal proportions and then like to do such a cartoony mouth looks strange. I don't know. Once I colour him in, everything will become clear. And then you guys get to fight over whose little hands they are. I'm on the wrong way. I'm on the wrong way. To be honest, that's probably enough. I think that clothes right. We should have made his face look longer. I just chickened out. Because when I've drawn him in my own style before, rather than in the game style, I always think he ends up looking weird. Whittle hands. Do you want them to be your whittle hands, Julia? Oops. Sorry. Nope. I still didn't close the gap up. Oh my god. Where? Fucking, I'm sorry. There we go. This fucking hair button, it's like bright pink. Surprising him at the office. Whereas I think the blush should. I think it should invade outside of the lines for once. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. I know this and I know it. Actually, you know what? We should go all the way. We should go all the way. By the way, I mean we're going all the way across his nose. No, he don't want your teeth no more. Everything's fine. So this is what I'm saying. For my birthday stream, I should read the Smile for Me epilogue on stream, and then you guys can know how good he's doing. I never know how to, if I should straight up colour his nose or no, just make it like he's like always kind of just like blushing and got like a little bit of a cold. Or should I straight up colour it in? I'm not feeling good for a bit. Oh, okay, Julia. It's okay. Oh, have I got my puppy? Go get your little baby. Oops, I just realised all of this I accidentally coloured in the shirt colour, and that's the lab coat. Doctor's coat. Whatever. Dentist's coat. We'll do like the grayscale like people do when it's like reader insert all characters. Actually, what's the colour of the flower that he really likes? I can't remember, like the lily. Is it kind of like a reddish colour? I feel bad. It's bad that I don't remember, isn't it? I mean, I think he'd appreciate any flowers. If you guys knew what he was up to in the epilogue, well, I'll save it for the birthday stream. Problem is, as I was like reading it to Julia, I was like, I don't remember the voices I did for any of these fucking characters anymore. But I'll do my best to voice them again. I was just thinking, like, you know what we could do for Subathon Girl, but I would hate it. Which would be that, like, I have to... No. Because, like, well, I'd love, you know, what other games do I love? Well, like, Undertale Ultimate, it's like, yeah, but I would not do a, hey, if we reach this, I'll try and finally beat Jevel's boss fight. It's like, I've tried many times. It just becomes really not fun very quickly. It's not something that's possible for me, and that's fine. It's just a fucking video game. It's not like I'm failing a, like a, I don't know, like an important test at school or something. I'm probably like, nah, I wouldn't do that to myself. I just miss those guys, and it's gonna be a long time until chapter 3, because Toby's only just at a point where he's like now translating. Chapter 3's finished in English, but is now being translated into Japanese before it gets released, so I guess the Japanese and the English are being released at the same time. We didn't specifically say it was being translated into Japanese, we were just saying it was being translated, but considering that in the past they've only been released in English and Japanese, I'm just making the assumption that he means into Japanese. Look what you've done! You've made him flustered. Whoa, Lucio! Q! You're in! And you're drawing! Welcome, welcome! Whoa. I zoomed in too far. Whoa. So, a little look-see. Little cherries duels. An alien! Did you name the duck waddles? That's so fucking cute! Pretty flower. I was just drawing a little guy. Time is it 3? Okay, I did say, how long have we been? So have we been going about 2 hours now? Because that's, I did say, okay, it's not actually been 2 hours yet. I said it would probably be about a 2-hour stream. No, it's okay. To say that in 2 hours, I would say mostly thanks to Cherry. We haven't done a bad job of filling the camera. I'm not gonna end right, like, just yet. We'll give it some time, but I won't be going for much longer. That was one of my dog's toys I drew the arms on because he chewed them off. Oh no! I would do a tiny little doodle, but I'm not that great at doing. My Marvel persona? Ooh. It's a little bit big. Smell like the cross legs. I don't know. This is just meant to be a quick doodle. Don't get hung up on it. Talking to myself. I've missed drawing these boys. I'm really glad Julia's really just randomly got back into Sun and Moon from FNAF Security Breach, and you know what? It makes me really happy because I've always loved these boys. And FNAF's one of those things where it's like, I really like some of the characters in it and some of the character designs, but I'm not like actively in the fandom because I don't want to hang around with children. but I have a soft spot for it, and there's some comfort characters in there, some characters I really like, but I don't really talk about it or engage with it a lot because of the fandom itself. And also, from the fear of being called cringe. I know, but like, I don't know, some people are like, if they find it that you like Undertale or FNAF, they're like, are you one of them? I was like, I'm not one of the toxic fans. Quote unquote, like. I'm like, I'm not one of them. Julia keeps talking about her security breach OC that she wants to make, and it reminded me that I had one. I never drew it, but I had plans for one. It was gonna be a bat animatronic. It took me ages to remember. I was on call with Julia, like, I remember what it's about. What was he gonna do? What was he gonna do? And then it took me ages, and I remembered. So kind of like how you have like rides within the Pizzaplex, so like Monty's Golf and like Bonnie's Bowling and stuff. I was gonna say, what if there was like a little kind of ghost train, haunted house type thing? I don't know if ghost train rides exist outside the UK or if they're called ghost trains. But kind of like little haunted house rides, and what if the bat is like the mascot for that, but really his job is like to comfort the kids that get too scared on the ride after. I got taken on a ghost train once as a kid, and I didn't want to go on because I knew that like as a kid I was very scared of everything, very anxious, didn't like jump scares, very like triggered easily and stuff. And then as a teen nothing really fazed me, and then as an adult I've gone back to being like a kid. I don't jump out at me, you know? And I knew I didn't want to go on it, because also I was about 5 at this point. I was like also terrified, still kind of like scared of the dark. And my dad thought it'd be good to take me and my sibling on there. And we're like, maybe I wasn't 5 then, maybe we're like 4 and 6. I don't know. I knew I didn't want to go on, and Dad was like, no, it'll be fun. Spoiler alert, it was not fun. Fucking cried the whole time. You're just pitch black, and you're in this little, like, cart on tracks with random flashing lights and things jumping out at you and screams. No. But I can imagine the Pizzaplex building a ride like that, and my little bat boy would be there to help comfort kids who get too scared. Or also, like, if a family want to go on but one of the kids is too scared, then the animatronic can, like, babysit the kid that doesn't want to go in and look after them. A lot of people on TikTok used to be real shitty. Like, a lot of people make daycare OCs. Completely understandable. I love Sun and Moon are great. Some people on TikTok would get nasty. They'd be like, ugh. Like, when someone would make, like, a FNAF OC that wasn't a daycare, you'd see comments like, oh, thank God, not another- this one is another daycare OC. Fandom's so annoying. They keep making daycare OCs. Why are all the OCs from the day? It's like, you don't have to look at them. Just let people have fun. What, crawl up your ass and died? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. You're getting grumpy about what OCs people are making from a horror series that's aimed at children about Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, like... Go touch some grass. My god. I hate that phrase, but sometimes you're just like, oh my god. One of my favorite fan animatronics that I saw, I think it was a lion, that someone had made as like, they were like, what if the Pizzaplex has like after hours shows for like adults only, and kind of has like this kind of like nightclub, but not in terms of like a modern nightclub, more in terms of like an old kind of speakeasy kind of vibes with like singers and acts that would like come on stage. Not like a rave type nightclub. But just like animatronics that would come and perform, sing, and like drinks and stuff. And someone, I think it was a lion that was like, that sang at like the after hours adults club. I was like, I like that idea. And there's no shame in being like, I just want to make a daycare animatronic so they can kiss or hug Sun and Moon, like... Don't we all? Live your truth. Why did I picture this small? Julia talked about that one. Julia was like, I remember this one that was like a kangaroo that was a first aid animatronic. And I'm like, aww. I don't remember it, but Julia remembers it. She was telling me about it yesterday. I hope this pose doesn't look too weird. It's just meant to be a fun little doodly-doo. She was also watching a bunch of these like Sun and Moon answer questions videos on YouTube, where people I guess sent in asks to like a Tumblr blog, and someone made comics, then someone else like voice acted them. And oh, there's one where it's like, Moon, do you ever have to... Julia's like, you should skip to this one question. I was like, okay. And it was like, Moon, like, how do you comfort Sun if he gets upset? And Sunny was like crying because Moon was out, but Sunny was like crying and talking because he was like, I ruined these kids' playtime. They've spent ages making this castle and I accidentally knocked it over. And Moon's trying to calm him down and like tell him like it's not his fault, and then Moon like hugs himself, like wraps his own arms around him to give like a self hug so that Sun can feel it, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking cry. Because I know there's some fan comics that be like, what if separate bodies? I think there's always something to bear in mind with Sun and Moon, is like whether or not it plays into any harmful like DID tropes. I know like they're not human, but at the same time it is like kind of like there's two personalities in one body and one of them's evil, you know? I think that's something like there is always to bear in mind with them. Though, you know, Moon isn't actually evil, he's the first one who's got, like, infected with this virus. Which I feel like you could miss in the plot, but, like, Vanny is infecting people with a virus that makes them... people. The animatronics with a virus that makes them evil. And, Moon's just got it first, and then later the other animatronics get it. That's why, like, Foxy and Monty and Chica start chasing you. but they were like fine at the beginning. It'd be nice if we could have seen Moon like before, you know. Which is why like I get it when people like characterize Moon as actually like evil. I'm like, what? No. He just got like he's being mind controlled at the moment, essentially. No. And even when people go like, yeah, well the virus isn't controlling him anymore, but anyway, he's still like an evil sadist. I'm like, they wouldn't have made him to be around children if he was like that. I'm sorry. Everyone's entitled to their headcanon. That one's just like one that I personally am like, no. He's what? Gonna get going, get some nonsense and a lot of sleep. I hope you have fun too. I tried playing Security Breach. Why? I'm so sorry. I should explain. For those unaware, it's a very broken game. Like, I don't know if the devs were rushed or they just didn't care. Like, the designs are cool. The game, you're lucky if you made it to the daycare with that. And I know it's like, well, they've done several bug patches. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a YouTube that I like watching his FNAF videos who, one just was like, how many glitches, like, was playing FNAF and was streaming FNAF on Twitch, but he had the rule as every time he saw a glitch, every time a glitch happened, he had to reset and start over. It took so long. And also, for him to be able to play the game without seeing a single glitch, he purposely had to just, like, look at the floor most of the game. Or, like, know to turn away from looking at certain characters at certain moments. Otherwise, it is almost impossible to play without a single glitch. Like, and you have to basically skip over half the cutscenes, and, like, it's... Whew. It's a good bit. And then another video he did was he's like, can you actually play the game backwards? Yep, because it's... They didn't really... There are ways to just kind of glitch as in and do, like, the Afton fight first, and then do... I can't remember. Roxy, and then Monty, and then Chica, and then the daycare. It's like, that's not... Mark got such bad luck, honestly. Like, but it's not even bad luck. I mean, Mark went into that game probably really wanting it to be great. I mean, we all did. But, like, for them to, like, give it to Mark, and they probably gave it to Mark early, right? For him to stream it, to get people hyped, and then it was just one of the most broken... I mean, everyone who plays it gets glitches, but I think Mark was subjugated to a lot more than some other YouTubers were when they played it. I'll try and find the name of the YouTuber. If anyone's interested. It's just such a shame. Because the game looked like the design of the game. I really like the design of the animatronics in the game. The things I don't like, one, obviously, the fact that they didn't make it playable, and I don't... love parts of the lore. Like, okay, for me, spoilers for Five Nights at Freddy's Law and Security Breach, if people aren't aware. Gregory being a robot. I hate it. I think the story could be, like, if Freddy is Michael Afton, I think the story could actually be really meaningful if it's about Michael seeing this boy who reminds him so much of his brother, who he accidentally almost killed and, like, permanently, like, brain damaged him, right? By shoving his head in the Bonnie suit, or whatever. I can't remember which animatronic his head got stuffed into. And I can't remember anymore if that's the Bite of 83 or the Bite of 87. Jesus, there's too fucking bad. But, like, it could have been something if Michael, who as a kid accidentally really badly injured his brother, and because he used to bully him, now, as an adult, sees this boy who reminds him so much of his little brother, but isn't his little brother, and just, like, takes care of him and looks after him, and saves him. I think that could be, like, unlike how he, you know, where he was unable to save his little brother, and I'm like, that could have been a really meaningful story. That could have been really nice. And instead they were like, yeah, anyway, actually, what if the little boy is actually his brother? Because, like, William made, like, a robot copy of, like, his little brother's consciousness. And so that actually, like, kind of is his little brother, but, like, Gregory doesn't know it. And it's like, stop! Like, he's, like, a robot clone of, literally, of... It's like, it doesn't need to be that literal! It doesn't need to be that literal. Like... I know Scott's not in control of the story anymore. FNAF's really got to a point where it's like... Not... Afton doesn't have to secretly still be alive at the end of every game, you know? Like, you can have... Not everything has to be crazy new lore revelations. Like, you can just have a nice story. Some conflicts with MatPat. We just released his total lore vid and goes into security breach. I don't know if I'll watch it. My problems with MatPat are simply like... There was one or two incidents, I can't remember the incident was entirely, where he was, like, reposting contests, like, he was, like, playing an indie game and then, like, comparing it to, like, a really big game and, like, but, like, not crediting who made the indie game. I don't know, he was either, like, not crediting artists properly, something, I can't remember that situation properly and what exactly happened. And then there's, like, him constantly misgendering non-binary characters when there are non-binary characters in games that he's playing. And then just... lazy theories. I feel like his theories can be very kind of lazy and on the nose. Five Nights at Freddy's I think is different, but I think it's like he spent a lot of time in that world. And the thing is, like, sometimes, like, when his stuff, or like drawing parallels between like horror media and ARGs and could this be related to this real life tragedy? No. And most of the time creators even speak out like, please stop comparing my work to these real life tragedies. That's actually really insensitive to the people who lost their loved ones to this serial killer or whatever the situation was, you know. And he was doing it. I really don't want him to cover Welcome Home because I think his FNAF videos are fine. But anything else I'm like, like I've enjoyed watching his FNAF videos, but that's pretty much it. Like, it's just... Welcome Home is made by like a queer person, right? In terms of like not cis and not het. And all the characters are also queer. And Clown has said inherently the story is gonna have queer-coded like themes in it. Not just the characters being queer, but there are gonna be maybe like metaphors for homophobia, transphobia, being in the closet, queer oppression basically in the story, and I don't trust MatPat to pick up on any of that or cover it. Also, like, Welcome Home's not at a point yet where you can make a theory. Like, Clown's literally said, please don't make theories yet, because it's only in its well, like, you can make theories, but one, Clown doesn't want them sent directly to them, because they want to be free to be able to write the story without, like, influence. And also, it's only in its prologue, we're not even in chapter 1 yet, you know? There's not enough info for you to make a theory yet. But I really worry that Matt, even if like Matt covers it a lot later down the line when there is more content out for Welcome Home, I'm worried he will not be sensitive to the fact that it is made by a queer person with queer characters with themes of queerness inherently in the story. Whereas like Nightmind, please just watch Nightmind instead. Nightmind, aka Nick Nocturne, I've been subscribed for so many years, like, his Welcome Home video, which is what made Welcome Home suddenly get all this popularity, is just like him, like, exploring. He's not theorizing about anything yet, because there's not enough to, but Nick himself is bi, and very supportive of everyone else in the LGBT community, and when Clown uses both he and they pronouns, and when Nick was referring to them, he constantly switched between using he and they, and I was like, he used he, like, a few times in a row, and I was like, oh, is Nick only gonna use he? And then the moment I started doubting this man, he switched to using they pronouns, and I was like, I'm so sorry I doubted you. I'm so sorry. But Nick only covers, like, it doesn't cover FNAF. But, like, I don't think it's covered that many video games, if any. It's more like web series type ARGs. But if you want a Petscop video that's actually much more informative and much less insensitive, I would highly recommend you watching Nightmines over watching MatPat's. There's so many things that MatPat mentioned in his video and I'm like, oh no. No, that's not what it is. And like in Nick's video, like, and then you look at the Nightmind video and Nightmind mentions the thing that MatPat mentioned, but it's like, yeah, anyway, here's how it isn't that, because literally like this and this and this, and you're like, oh, he's looked into it more. Like, I think there's something in Petscop that it's like a reference, like almost quote by quote to like this Dr. Seuss book, and instead MatPat thinks like it's about some like real case of child abuse. I'm like, no, Matt, stop. Not everything's about child abuse. Anyway, that's my MatPat rant. That's my MatPat rant. I'm sure he's fine. I just don't want him, I don't trust him to like cover a... I don't trust him to be the best at remembering how to be respectful to, like a queer creator and queer characters. Or even like pick up on themes of that. When he has like, I hate his argument of like, well, how was I meant to know that Chris and Deltarune is non-binary and uses they them? I'm like, because in the fucking right at the beginning of the game, Toriel refers to them with they them pronouns. Also, like, maybe don't assume, especially a game like Undertale, which is known for having a lot of LGBT stuff in it. Anyway, now I'm done. Now I'm done. Those are come on, don't make his feet that big. Anyway, this is Moon singing to Julia. It's meant to look like he's got his legs kind of crossed and her head's in his lap, but I don't know if it worked out too good. Julia's still here! Oh! You heard the rant. So I'll very quickly colour it in, and then I'm gonna end stream. So if there's stuff you really want to finish it now. And then I would like to go raid someone. God, I can't even tell which part of him I've drawn away. I saw Julia's messages about what she's drawing. I'm really interested. I don't know if I can say what Julia's drawing, but like, I've always thought about doing that. Or like, I like when people do it a lot with Undertale, where they take like Undertale characters and redraw them, but make the outfits like more detailed, because especially with Deltarune, because Deltarune doesn't have two sprites like Undertale does. So you know, like with Metaton, you have like the overworld sprite and then the battle sprite, and the battle sprite is bigger and more detailed. Deltarune doesn't have that; it just has one sprite for all of them. So when a lot of people draw them bigger, they add a load of detail into the costumes. I specifically love looking at different people's designs of Jevil, which I've enjoyed adding details to Jevil as well. Oops. Oh, okay, it was fine. I thought it was gonna fill everywhere, but it didn't. But yeah, I've seen people doing that with like Sun and Moon as well. I don't know if I have the... I don't know. Like when some people give them like really frilly, and I've seen cosplayers in person cosplaying Sun who go crazy with like the frills and extra trims and like almost going like medieval court jester vibes, like crossed with Sun. What colour should the blanket be? Should do like a paler blue so it still kind of matches, but it doesn't completely blend in with the moon. They did someone wears an apron when doing arts and crafts. Aww. Julius had so many ideas for FNAF OCs over the last like day or two, and they're all adorable. Today's not good. Yesterday, look, Ali, if you guys saw, I put it in like the fan art tab in Julia's server. That took me from like 1 PM to 9 PM to draw, and I kept being like, maybe I'm not having a good art day. I literally said that in my DMs to Julia yesterday, so like, don't worry. Here we go. That's the bloke! Oh, I thought those are so cute! Well, we are kind of an hour and a half over from when I said I would end stream, but that's... Wait, no we're not. Half three. Oh no, I said we'd go for like 2.5... Yeah, never mind. We're like half an hour over, that's fine. So, we are gonna end stream here. Because I didn't want to use all my powers during the Epcot ball the other day. That Epcot ball drawing was adorable. But I'm gonna end stream here because there is... I just don't want to stream too long today. I wasn't sure I was gonna stream at all. I'm happy that I did, but I'm getting a little bit drained, and I wanted to catch somebody else's stream who we are gonna raid. Because our dear lovely Crystallized is having her 800 follower celebration at the moment. So I thought it would be nice if we could raid in, give her some more love. Thank you all for stream today. Oh my god, thank you for the extra followers and the first time chatters who came in today. We're getting real close to that 400, and then you guys get to witness me sing again, if that's the thing that you want. So if it's happening, then that's the plan. I know I said like previously, like every 250 we do a subathon, which we will, and then every 100 I'll do an art giveaway. That's not always necessarily going to be the case in the future, but just simply because of like how much time I have. I still have like that 100 VTuber thing that I need to draw. I've not forgot about it. So potentially I may give away like do like a single like emote giveaway. But that'll be like it. Like I might give away another bongo or something. I haven't decided. I guess I'll have to decide whenever we reach 400. But definitely we will be doing karaoke. And I'll have a lot of more songs to add since last time, because it's been like 6 months. Whether anyone requests it or not, I was saying to Julie, I'm like, I just want to sing Rises the Moon. I just want to sing Rises the Moon on stream. I just want to get to sing Rises the Moon. So if no one requests Rises the Moon, I will be requesting Rises the Moon. So, thank you all for drawing with me. To say that this was like a really, like, way shorter than normal Magma stream, look how much of the canvas we filled. Thank you, Cherry. No, thank you, everyone. It makes me really happy to see, like, loads of different, like, art styles, on the same little piece of paper. So, Chris is currently having, like, I think a community Fall Guys moment. It looks like Chris and Gala and Ninja. God, I haven't played Fall Guys in a long time. It's like while he's dreaming of all the little things that are above him. Maybe he is. Aww. Alrighty, so let me put the raid messages in. Now. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you can copy the message that Stream Elements posted, and if you are subscribed to my channel, you can copy the message that I posted, because if you try and copy-paste the message that I posted and you're not subscribed, the emotes won't show up, because you only get access to the little emotes that I made and drew. if you are subscribed to me on Twitch, you can copy them and then paste them over in Chris's channel once we get over there. Spell Chris's name right? That doesn't look right. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's see if it goes through. Yes! So Chris is currently having an 800 followers celebration, and I don't know if I should say about... If you're in her Discord that, you may see an announcement at some point. I don't know if she's already put it in the Discord. Let me check. I'm not going to say anything if she hasn't already said it on stream. Just let me check. Because I do have a ping. Ah, I've got to check quickly before the raid goes through. I should just check on my phone. I should just be checking on my phone. It's going to load faster. Okay. She did mention it publicly on Discord, so I can say. So it would mean a lot if you guys all came over to see Chris's stream, because after this stream, due to Chris's current mental health and like new jobs and stuff, Chris will be taking an indefinite hiatus, as in going on hiatus with no set date of when she thinks she'll be coming back to streaming. Which has not been an easy decision because she loves streaming. And we will miss her very much. She's not gonna be gone. But if you guys would show up, because we won't be able to see you for a while, it would mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys over there. Thank you so much for streaming. I'll see you guys next week.